Hi, it's Travis White with a Persuasive Communication Tip of the Week. In the past, we've talked about the perfect structure for a persuasive presentation. First, you establish trust with the audience. Second, you deliver the logic of your argument. Third, you touch on the audience's emotions. I'd like to talk about that second portion, delivering the logic of your argument, in today's video. Now, according to the Greeks, there were two ways to deliver that logic: the deductive argument or the inductive argument. And the Greeks believed, and I think most modern communication specialists would agree, that a deductive argument is the more powerful of the two, and you should use it when it's available. So let's start with a deductive argument. A deductive argument starts with something known as a commonplace or a shared belief. It is a set of values that we all agree to. And if you can identify such a set of values, it's a very powerful beginning to a logical progression. So for Lawson, our shared belief is simpler is better. So it's the beginning of a logical progression. It's the beginning of a deductive argument. And we've tested that on many different people in many different walks of life. And we'll ask, do you agree with the statement, simpler is better? And 99 times out of 100, people agree with that statement. So it is a shared belief, and we can use it as the beginning of a deductive argument. So the argument might go, simpler is better. We all agree with that. Lawson software is simpler than competitor X or Y, therefore Lawson software is better than competitor X and Y. It's a very powerful argument to make. It's an argument that I would encourage you to use as often as possible because it starts with a powerful shared belief. It progresses to a statement of differentiation between us and our competitors, and a conclusion that is hard to avoid. It's a very logical conclusion. If you can't make that kind of deductive argument, you would start with the inductive argument. And the inductive argument goes from the specific to the general, just the opposite of the deductive argument. So the argument might be, customer A has implemented our supply chain software and they saved money. Customer B has implemented our supply chain software and they saved money. Customer C has implemented our supply chain software, and guess what? They saved money too. Therefore, our general conclusion is, if you implement our supply chain software, you too will save money. So you can see how the two different logical arguments work. Deductive, start with a general principle and work your way to a specific conclusion. Generally, we consider that a more powerful argumentative form. Inductive, start with a specific case and build your way to a general conclusion. Either way, remember that the Greeks say, convince your audience first that you're a trustworthy person, then proceed to the logic, and then conclude with the emotion. Thanks. That's a persuasive communication tip of the week. We'll see you again next week.